Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft here on the channel. If you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. We are using the Kellen avatar today in honor of my new haircut because Kellen also has a pretty good haircut. Okay, our pack is interesting. Whirling Stormbrood, not the best. Mox Jasper, not a great rare. Moving down the list, there is Dragonbrood's Relic, which can be really good, but it does kind of force you into a 5-color deck right off the bat. And then in the commons, there are some interesting ones. If this was day one of the format, I think I would say Dragon Spray was the best common to take. But black has proven to be lackluster in this format, so starting with a black card is tough. And as such, there are other options to consider, like Piercing Exhale, which is a solid green removal spell, but not like the greatest reason to jump into green. And then there's Mardu Devotee and Shock Brigade. And I never thought I would take a Mardu Devotee first out of a pack, but I think it's better than Shock Brigade in the decks that want it, which is really any red-white based aggro deck, even a just straight up Mardu deck, obviously. And any Mardu deck loves to have this card, and Mardu is one of the best decks in the format, and it also is fine in just Jeskai decks or things like that. And so we're going to take the Mardu Devotee. Second pick. Whew, this is tough. Oh, baby, is this tough. Because the rare, really solid card, Herd Heirloom. You get to ramp out your big guys and then use them to draw extra cards. I love that. There is also Sibzig Appraiser, which is a great card. Like the Mardu Devotee is not a strong enough first pick that it's like, okay, I have to play this card. But it is a card I would like to play. The Unsparing Boltcaster plays well with it. The Marshal's fine with it. Sibzig Appraiser is really good, and Herd Heirloom is really good. Both of those cards are options in consideration for sure. There's not really a great follow-up to Mardu Devotee perfectly. Like, I don't really want to just immediately say, okay, I'm playing red-white. I would love Sibzig Appraiser or Herd Heirloom. I think the fact that I could still just go Jeskai makes the Sibzig Appraiser pick better to go with the Devotee a little bit. And I do think Sibzig Appraiser plays a little bit better than Herd Heirloom generally. Just consistent value versus kind of like amazing sometimes, a little bit weaker sometimes. Wow. What a pick here. Right off the bat, we're getting sent to the guillotine. Okay, that's a gruesome phrase. Okay. Not That's one of those ones that just, I don't know where that came from. Fresh Start's a really good spell. I think I've been currently taking it over Dispelling Exhale and been pretty happy about that. And I think I will continue to do that. The blue removal being a little bit more, let's just say, hard to get than the blue counter. Mardu Devotee number 2 is tempting, though. I could try to go towards an aggressive deck that uses double Mardu Devotee effectively. But I think we'll take Fresh Start here because there's 2 good blue cards in the pack and a blue-white land. And there's only the 1 white card, and there's not even a good red card to go in an aggressive deck. The rare is missing and an uncommon is missing, so definitely not a huge signal point here, but you think Fresh Start is the pick here to go with the Sibzig Appraiser. Oh, baby, and we get paid off. I love a Traveling Botanist. I've always said it. Traveling Botanist is great. It's funny because with the Traveling Botanist, you do kind of like the Dragon Skull thing, but I do think that the Dragon Skull is a bit of an aggressive first pick. Botanist is the best card in this pack by such a wide margin that it's almost like not worth discussing the other cards in the pack. There's technically Bearer of Glory. I'm feeling great about the Fresh Start pickup. Sidisi can do some cutesy things, but we are happy to get the Botanist. And now another Sibzig Appraiser. There is Mammoth Bellow, there's Spectral Denial, there's Thornwood Falls, lots of good cards for this sort of deck, but Sibzig Appraiser just always gets its man, and it only costs 3, whereas Mammoth Bellow costs a lot and makes me go into red. When I don't technically have to go into red, I could still just play Sultai here, or just blue-green, or just a big splashy deck, but yeah, Spectral Denial is great, the counter magic is great in this set. Here, Temur Monument versus Spectral Denial is close. Actually a pretty interesting pick. Considering I don't have any fixing yet, I am tempted to take this Temur Monument. It's a really nice way to affect the board early. I do love Spectral Denial, though, but I think I'm going to take the Temur Monument here. We are just getting infinite Spectral Denials. Because I just took the fixing, I don't think I have to take the Swiftwater Cliffs, and I can't afford to take the Spectral Denial now. We've been seeing so many of those. And now there's an Evolving Wilds. Definitely going to take that over the Sultai Devotee and over the Riverwalk technique. yeah. I honestly don't regret passing the Dragon Brood's Relic either, because I might not have... I mean, I'll have the Sibzik Appraisers, which can use it, but the pressure to like get 5 colors in to play the Dragon Broods thing is not something I love putting on myself right off the bat. And we wield it anyway. Delicious. Why would I say delicious? That's just a weird thing to say. Anyway, it's a great combo with the Botanist. We do have a couple early creatures to help it work. The Whirling Stormbrood is fine. Whirling Stormbrood is fine. But wheeling a card of this caliber does kind of make you want to play it. And we do have Botanist, which is a great combo because this can tap to use the relic and just trigger every turn. And I think we're feeling pretty good here. The Yathan Tomb Guard, not something I'm interested in here. We'll take the Sentinel just in case. Piercing Exhale late. I kind of want to just take Tranquil Cove. But we will still take the Exhale. This card's really good. Even though I don't have the best deck for it. The reason to take Tranquil Cove is getting some off-color lands is really useful for the Relic. I like Gurmag Nightwatch a decent amount. If I am playing Sultai, it's at least solid. We'll take the Devotee now. The Martyr Devotee pick was fine because we wheeled the other card we were considering, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, the Tranquil Cove, I don't think I'll regret because the Piercing Exhale is a really good card, especially if you take some dragons, which I have not taken yet, but we will take some. We have 1 dragon right now. It's just a really good card if you can kill something and surveil too. I think I need to just up all the dragons in my pick order a little bit so I end up with more of them because I always have these cards that are synergistic based on having dragons. But I still think the Brood's Relic was better than the... Oh my gosh, Roamer's Routine last? Okay. Speaking of moving dragons up in our pick order, the Call of the Spirit Dragons. I don't think it's very good, though. I do like Twin Maw Stormbrood a good amount, and it's a dragon. And we don't even need the white part. We can just cast the red part over and over. And that is way better than Thornwood Falls and better than Spectral Denial. So just taking the red card for the splash. We already have a Teamer Monument and a Roamer's Routine, so we should be in good shape on this one. And like if we get like a Dragon Globe or something, we can use that as well. The Strike is fine. Thornwood Falls will be fine. Spectral Denial will be fine. I don't want to go 5 color right there. So we'll take the Twin Maw Stormbrood. Bango Bongo. Another Stormbrood for the red part. Dragon Sniper is also really good. Honestly, I might just rather have Sibzik Appraiser. 2 mana deal 5 or 3 mana 2/1 that gets me value. I'm just going to keep taking the premium removal. It's tough, though. That's a tough pick. Sibzik is really good. Now I'll take the Globe. I think 1 Globe is perfect. Plays well with the Relic. Plays well with the Stormbroods. Bob's our uncle. I would take the land other than this, though, over the Focus the Mind. Love seeing a Rakshas's Bargain. We can take the value spell over the Molten Exhale and over the Tri-Land because we have been taking our medicine, taking the removal spells already. Nightwatch starting to look okay. Roamer's Routine is maybe fine. The Teamer Monument's going to be nice. I am a fan of this card, but with 2 Twin Maw Stormbrood to get those charring bites in, I'm feeling a little bit better about my early removal. The Piercing Exhales look better. As I said, moving up the dragons is definitely something to do for me. Definitely taking Sibzik Appraiser number 3 over Swiftwater Cliffs. It was honestly close between the Sibzik Appraiser and the removal spell, but I felt like my 3-drop slot was going to get more crowded. And I am happy to see the Sibzik Appraiser here. Pick 5 is late for one of those. Auroral Procession. Could see myself playing one of those, depending on what my deck ends up looking like. If I get some Self-Mill or Inoc Wayfarer type stuff. Currently a speculative card. I do have a little bit of graveyard filling, but the Gurmag Nightwatch probably not making the cut at the moment. Smarter Devotee is definitely not making the cut. Wow, now there's Mammoth Bellow. There's another dragon. And there's a land. I don't think I'm taking the land here. I think I'll just take the dragon. Actually, Mammoth Bellows really messed up. Not that messed up. It's just really good. Gosh, I have been saying I want more dragons. But I think Mammoth Bellow is enough better to be worth taking here. Also good with self-mill stuff. And then I think I'll take Dragonclaw Strike. Though I don't have a lot of creatures that play well with it right now, so maybe I'd rather just have Narset's Rebuke. Narset's Rebuke into a Sibzig Appraiser is solid. Or into a Twin Maw Stormbrood bite thing. Saga Pummeler would also be fine. Boom, we wield Spectral Denial number 2. That's nice. I do kind of wish I'd taken the Saga Pummeler now. Also makes my Piercing Exhale better. Okay, we'll take the land now. Over an Equilibrium Adept. I do like Equilibrium Adept, don't get me wrong, but it's not the easiest to splash necessarily because you want to be able to play that on turn 4 consistently. And the Scoured Barrens helps me get the white mana for the Stormbrood and black mana for cards that care about that. Getting another Rugged Highlands is perfect. Any lands I can get are premium for me now. So getting 2 lands there late was excellent. Whoa! Nice. Second to last pick Swiftwater Cliffs. That's a great signal. Okay. Fangkeeper Familiar is messed up. Love this one. Going to take it. Wish that I could take the Disruptive Stormbrood. Glacial Dragonhunt's also great, and Mystic Monastery is great. Globe would be great, and Sibzig's great, but this card's really strong. Lots of versatility, and I'm playing those colors, I think. Do I have black in my deck at all? For the Rakshas's Bargain, I guess. And I'm blue-green base, so I can definitely justify including this. Warden of the Grove getting passed to me. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. We might even wield Jungle Hollow. Don't think we're going to wield the Dragonstorm. So let's just do a little mini prediction of what's going to be left in this pack. Gone, 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 gone. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dragonstorm's gone and Krumar's gone. I should see this. These are the 4 cards that should be left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there should be 5 cards left. Krumar, no, the Rescue Leopard. Let's just let that prediction simmer for a little bit. We're gonna take the Dispelling Exhale now. Hopefully wheel the land, though I doubt it will wheel. This card's fine. This card would be solid in the deck, but another counterspell is great, even though it's not quite the counterspell I wanted. I mean, I would rather have I already have 3 counterspells, so. Okay. We are just going to take Fleshcrafter. Turning all of our guys into Twin Maw Stormbroods in the late game seems pretty good. There is a Bivouac. There is a Rakshas's Bargain. You know, honestly, I don't think that the Fleshcrafter is as good as the Bargain is. I'm really good on playables, though. I think I'm just going to take the Tri-Land to make my mana a little bit better. Tri-Lands are still good, even though I've got the Rakshas's Bargain, but I have 3 Sibzig Appraisers. I have plenty of value in this deck. Backwater, fine, nice. I don't need another Narset's Rebuke. I don't need a Sarkhan's Resolve. Just going to prioritize the mana fixing, because my deck is great right now, and I could just include these sorts of cards. And every land makes my relic better. My creature count is at 9. Yikes. But this is the 10th creature. This is kind of a creature. Though these aren't really creatures either. Teamer Splash Black for this card. Splash White for this card. Seems fine. Aegis Sculptor's nice, but we're just going to take the land. I don't feel my graveyard that well. Okay, now there's Sarkhan's Resolve. There's a kill spell. There's also Unending Whisper, which I'll take. Draw me towards my fixing and stuff. Actually, I kind of want a kill spell for a dragon. I'll take the Sarkhan's Resolve. Kishla Skimmer. Wow. That's pretty good. Nice little creature. It's not great in my deck right now, but... Wheeling Sibzig Appraiser, eh? I see how it is. Okay, so we were pretty close. We picked these 3 to wheel. Someone took the 4-2 guy. Can't believe this is still in the pack. We'll take the Dragonstorm. Take Overwhelming Surge now. Maybe I didn't prioritize late game enough. Rakshas's Bargain is great. Can't believe that wheeled. And a Whisper came back. Nice. And the Night Watch. Nice. I have 4 Sibzig Appraisers. That's a lot of Sibzigging. We're Sibzigging and zagging. So this is 47 cards. Gonna cut Roamer's Routine. Creature count, 12. Don't really want to cut creatures then. Auroral Procession does get better if I play the 2 Night Watches. Kind of want to cut the Overwhelming Surge. Make my mana a little easier. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources, 5 red sources. Being able to search up 1 would be pretty effective, but I don't know if I want to do that. Globe is still nice, I think, for the relic. This is black and white, which is nice. I like all my instants with the bargain. Piercing Exhale is not the greatest in my deck, I'll admit. I have other removal spells that are better. I'm so rarely casting this for white mana. I don't think I want to include a plains in the deck. I just have this as a white source, and this is a white source, and this is a white source. So 3 white sources. Don't think I want the Dragonstorm either. Kishla Skimmer works with Unending Whisper, with Mammoth Bellow, and with the Auroral Procession. I think Auroral Procession gets better because I'm playing these Night Watches. But maybe I don't want to. It's kind of hard to cast them. I have pretty good removal suite. And counterspell suite. Cut those 2. And then cut a land. Yeah, I think that's good because this is a 2-drop basically. And then add in a red source so I can fetch it up. So this gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources, 9 blue sources early. Pretty good. Oh, I need to cut a card. Oh gosh, so there's 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to cut a land here. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources early. That's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources early. I think I need more blue than green. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources. For like the 1 card, 5 black sources. Yep. 1, 2 white sources for the Stormbrood casting in the late game. And 4, 5. This is 40 cards. Should be pretty solid. I'm excited to see how it does in the games. I'll see you folks there. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out. It's a weird pose with the lamp here. To all of the patrons who support my channel over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if they've been helping you win more drafts, have more fun playing, maybe you just like the entertainment aspect of things, then you would like to help me make more videos and support the channel directly, then Patreon is the way to do so. You gain access to some cool bonus rewards like my Format Thoughts document, tier list, things like that. And it's also just the best way to help the channel grow, thrive, and help us spend the time and effort needed to make high quality content on a consistent basis. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It really does make a huge difference and I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to the first round. We'll keep this hand. We're off to the races. Okay. And hopefully these Spectral Denials show up and are pretty good for us. We're going to lead with the Dragon Broods route. Yeah. I like this because if we draw a land... I like being able to use this immediately. We're going to get blue with this. So we can draw a green and play the Skimmer. Oh, boy. Nope, we will leave that on top. Force him to have an answer. And maybe this will draw us a land. So if our next card down is also a land. Because basically this is where... if the next card is a land anyway, then we're pretty happy with this. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Reveal, play. Perfect. Your Rennie's rebuff, eh? This thing can kill the Dragon Brood's relic token. This can kill the 5/5. Maybe he was greedy keeping the Warden of the Grove. But now I have Warden of the Grove as a potential win con. 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. There's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get it in before the relic can decimate it. Three, 6, 7. Why didn't they play the man that lets them crack this? Sure. Nice. We will mill that over. Perfect. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. They have 3 cards left, though. If they crack this thing, okay, this is good for us. Play this to start growing it. Destroy this guy. Deploy Kishla Skimmer. Even though I won't get the extra value, the reason to do this now is so that this thing will be active in the future. And I have 2 good threats now. Unending Whispers, a draw 2 for 4 mana now, if I use this guy with it. Okay, that's going to be good. They have clearly got something because they didn't activate these. Let's just do this. Simplest way to get value here. Try to hit our land drop. And pass turn. We're not going to play the globe. I will counter target creature spell. And I will make a 1/1. That'll line up well with their 2/1. Okay. I can Anointed Procession it back. Draw a card from Kishla Skimmer. I'm getting so much value here. And they don't have enough mana to pay that much, so I can just go this. This, and then they flash in their guy. I can counter it with Spectral Denial for X equals 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Beautiful. Bob is your uncle. Tawny back, sure. They have 1 card in hand. They have no cards in hand. Now's the time to activate this. Gonna kill their Tawny back. Oh, it's non-token creatures. Right. Boom! Got the win. Okay, this deck performed really well. Do I want to make any changes? After the first game is a good time to make changes and think about it. Okay. Counter Magic felt good. These guys felt good. I don't think I need the Piercing Exhale. My early creatures are kind of small. Yeah, I think I like this build. Let's just double check any cards that might look bad. The Sarkhan's Resolve was great. Auroral Procession was great. The Rakshas's Bargains would have been great. Okay, I think the mana's good too. Exciting stuff. See you next round. Welcome to another round. We will keep this. Sketchy, but keeping. So if we draw a creature, we can get the relic going, and then we can cast these red sources. And otherwise we have the Dispelling Exhale to buy us some time. Now it's tough. Do I play the tap land so I can play Rakshas's Bargain on turn 3, or do I get my 2-drop down and then hold up my Dispelling Exhale for their 3-drop? I think that'll be better. Because that way I won't have to discard to hand size with my Rakshas's Bargain. I get to wait to deploy my card draw. I want a Dispelling Exhale next turn anyway. And this way, when I do draw a creature, it'll be better because I'll have the mana to maybe go this into immediately using a Stormbrood or something to catch me up a little. No! Okay. They had a pretty good answer to my Stormbrood here. My Dragon Brood's Relic. Yep, we'll counter that. It's going to get them a lot of value over the course of the game. Let's do this to hit our land drops. Okay, get the red source and the Kishla Skimmer. Einok is fine. Depending on what we draw here, we go Kishla Skimmer into Relic activation. If they tap out, we can kill the Leopard with the Twin Maw Stormbrood as well, which could be useful. And they do. Perfect. Perfect. We hit our land drop naturally. Okay, so we're going to do this. Kill this guy. We want to keep our relic around. Play our Kishla Skimmer. Play our Bivouac. Next turn, we can hold up our instance. We can kill something and then hold up our instance. We could Unending Whisper and then kill something. I think they're going to kill the Kishla Skimmer, I assume. Because we have the Unending Whisper to get value from it immediately. They have a Stormbrood, which could have killed this as well. Okay, they play their untapped land, so they're going to use all their mana this turn. Riling Dawnbreaker, sure. No blocks. That's a land, so we can go this. 6, 7. So 7 mana I can hold up. Do I have enough to go? So I have blue, black, green, black, red. Yeah, so I have enough because of the relic to do both of these. So I will do that. I could also, yeah, because I want to interact with what they're doing a little bit here. So if they play a creature, that's great for me. If they don't, I can just use this. They're playing all the colors as well. Okay, so they're going to use all their mana again. That's a good sign, potentially, if they're going to tap out for a creature at least. Four, 5, 6, 3, 6. So I'm 1 land away from using this guy, but they don't have a good target yet. This, remember, cannot kill flyers. Are they just cracking the Abzan Monument? Sure. No blocks. I could have Rakshasa bargained earlier to give myself more information, but it's neither here nor there now. So black is the color I need from this. I will take Fresh Start. For their Dawnbringer. I really want to take Warden of the Grove, but I'm afraid of removal is one of their last 3 cards. I can't live in fear forever, so I'll take Warden. Resolves. Gain 3, Surveil 3. Pretty tempting. Yep. I think I'll just still hold off on drawing the land. Okay. Kill this. Kill this. Play this. I still have a kill spell in hand if I draw a land. Then the Dragon's Roots Relic still does some stuff. Okay, they have 3 unknowns in hand. Tiger, sure. That's fine for now. They might have a punch spell to kill the Warden of the Grove. Okay. Exiled for good. Pretty reasonable turn from them, honestly. But if they're out, I'm pretty happy. Now I bring my 5/5 into it. 1, 2, 3. 8, yeah. Sure. Pretty good. I could have flashed this back, but I kind of wanted to hold this up. I don't know. Yeah, this probably would. I don't want to take 4 damage either. It's a non-negligible amount. Okay. Sure. Okay, I don't want to take a bunch of damage from that, but I will do this. Because I can double block that next turn. Or just chump it. We'll see what we find here. We will take the Stormbrood. We'll play this, because then when we can play this, it'll come in slightly bigger. No attacks. Slight regrets on... I know the Stormbird couldn't have killed the other guy. Perfect. Soul-Tide Evotee's a good one. This card's going to be a 6/5 that gains me 5, though, so that's going to be pretty good. Oh, do they have Lie Below? That's pretty bad for me if they do. I will double block with these two. Hope their last card isn't instant speed removal. I need to keep at least one creature around so I can activate this guy. Let's just say their Death Toucher is going to die. That is great. Yeah, we'll tap this guy because we want to keep our other 2 big guys around for double blocking duties. And then we can Auroral Procession back our Dragon's Relic if we need to get this another one of these. So we have a lot of options with that one. That card is useless. That's why I've stopped playing it for the most part. And I can even be careful, can like just use this and like not give him any insight into what I'm doing at all. Definitely attacking. Because I can use this to give back a counter spell as well. Okay. I'm just going to tap my mana this turn. Maybe it's egregious. I could have hold up this to just basically get back my counter spell. So if they had like a Jeskai Revelation, it doesn't matter. But I think if you just play around Jeskai Revelation the whole game, you just put yourself into a bad spot a lot of the time. Okay, let's just play this guy. We will take the Storm Brood. Play another one. I guess if they have, what's it called? Death Begets Life, they'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. That could be bad, but then can they kill me in the next 6 turns? Actually, they'll draw 12 cards because of the fresh start. Yeah, I feel like maybe playing out my dragon there was just a mistake. Like, I could just hold up a counter spell, prevent disaster. I regret it. Nice. See you folks next round. Welcome to another round. Easy keep. They're mulliganing. We're going to start untap land so we can get this Whisper going. Nice. Play this Skimmer. Then tap land, hold up Spectral Denial for X equals 1. Bit of a regret there, because if I played the tap land, I could have Storm Brooded this thing this turn, but it'll be fine. They'll draw a card off this guy. Maybe they mulliganed. It'll make up for that. I'm not going to go for defensive. +3/+3. It's a recipe for disaster. I'll save my actual counter spell. Use my fake one. So they get to set up a land on top. Pretty smart. That's a canny play. Perfect, we hit a land. That's just what I wanted. Ugh. So I know 2 of their cards. Yep. Pretty good. They're going to have infinite mana. Our Spectral Denial looking a lot worse by the minute. Look out below. I expect they'll play this, do something else. This Narcissus Rebuke is going to be... I mean, the Spectral Denial is going to be tricky to use. Sarkon, sure. Sure. Sure thing. Okay. So let's just start with the obvious. And normally I would attack them for 5 here, but I want to draw my extra card here. And this should be fine as well. I don't know. That could have been a mistake. But I think getting these 2 into play is pretty great. And drawing myself another card. Sawgood Pummeler, sure. Rescue Leopard, sure. Okay. Play this. Yeah, I already have double red. I'll just get extra blue mana. Draw 2. And then I can either cast one of my Spectral Denials or Rakshasa's Bargain. Spectral Denial is a counter unless they pay 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can counter some stuff, but not much. It's kind of bad in the face of the Dragonstorm, but it'll do something maybe. Sure. Yeah, this seems like a fine trade. I've got plenty of value to deploy. Okay, sure. Grab that and that for sure. Auroral Procession can get back Narset's Rebuke, which is pretty good. Auroral Procession, Narset's Rebuke, into Spectral Denial is definitely a line I have. Yeah, get the Narset's Rebuke. Draw an extra card. Zap that guy. Use the mana I have available. So these two will be for a color. Yeah, I can get 4 mana. Instead of black, I'll get 2. Grab this and this. I still technically have counter unless they pay 1 available. Or if they spend 10 mana on their turn. Okay, sure. Just gonna pass. I've got this thing to flash in. I've got my 2 big counter spells, and I can always activate this thing. Okay, we will counter that. Don't want them looting. Counter target creature. Boom! Nice little win. Our counter magic, our creatures, our powerful plays, our mana's great. Everything going great. I'm hyped. See you next round. Welcome to another round. I'm keeping this. Good little hand. They're on a double mulligan here. We've got an early kill spell, Sibzig Appraiser, to help us find what we need. Sibzig Appraiser is such a good value card. Okay, nice little start. Draw a card. Perfect. We're going to keep hitting our land drops. Nice. They're getting their own value. Huge. They even got a roamer's routine. Not what I love to see, but you know. We're going to find our stuff soon. They don't have a counterspell. Good thing. I was trying to bait it out a little bit. I would rather have the Storm Brood because it's a kill spell thanks to this globe getting me my mana I need. Yep, they're just flashing it back. Interesting. Very interesting. If I drew a Swamp, I think I'd just play Swamp and hold this up, but as it stands... Okay, okay. I can deal with most stuff they play here. And because they double mulliganed, they are a little bit in the hole when it comes to hard flow. I would have countered that with Fangkeeper's Familiar for sure. No Snakeskin Veil, so it's definitely a spell. Yep, no attacks. I have 7 mana here. Oh. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Four, 5, 6, 7. They're almost there. I think I'm going to bait them into playing it. I'm just going to play my Twin Maw Stormbrood and hold up 1 mana from the Dragonbrood's Relic. Sure. Come on, play it. Haha, got him. Baited and outsmarted! Oh yeah, we knew that would work. I never doubted for a second. Yeah. Gonna kill this. Into this. Into this. Oh my gosh. Genius level plays! Because I wanted to keep this thing alive so that eventually I can use it. So killing the guy was a bit of a preemptive strike on that. Okay, I thought they were going to have a second Ureni for a second, and I was going to be so sad. So I have every color I need. I just need 1 more like land that can get like red mana or something. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. It just won't go away. I don't think I need that, actually. Shoot this guy down. Play a land. This thing's going to be able to neutralize one of their 5/5s. No blocks. I want as many chump blockers for their mega turn as possible. Gosh, what do they have? So annoying. Okay. So I can... I could get back Fang Keepers, stop the double turn. I think I'm just going to get Narset's Rebuke back, though. Okay, do that. Do that. My gosh. Go to attacks. Right, back up to 20. Aha, -10, -0. Devotee, sure. I think we got this one. That should help in case they were going to go do anything crazy. Like another Ureni. Boom! Another win for the good guys. That was a good one. That was satisfying. Feels pretty good. Ooh, that Roar of Endless Song. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to lose to this? See you next round. Welcome to another round. Another good one. Happy to see it. Bivouac, Highlands, Appraiser. Perfect start on the play. Love me an Appraiser. I will probably fresh start this Kishla Skimmer, but I think I probably have one turn as a window. I don't have black mana yet. Because of that, I think I'll just take the card I can cast. No, of course it's the Einok. It's always the Einok. Yep. That is the one combo of the card that I was worried about. Such is life. Of course, I find the color I need. Okay, we'll see what we shall see. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Just have yourself. Okay. I see. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, buddy. White black is going to be more valuable to me here. Ugh. Gosh. This card's kind of annoying, depending on how many things they have to go get. Okay, I want this. And I want another bargain, I think. Yep. Do it before they have 2 mana available. Get my other Storm Brood and Kishla Skimmer. Yep. I don't really need to draw lands here. I kind of have 6 mana, which is all I need for now. Wow. Aggressive. Kill this. Play Kishla Skimmer. And pass. Ugh, that's painful. That is a good card. They found the Boulderborn that they were probably going to look for with the Forecaster. That's a combo, though, because it stays untapped forever. I really don't care. I already have double red. Let's get more blue. Red, blue, black, white. I can activate this next turn, maybe. Sure. Counter, reveal my dragon. If they counter, they also have to have another dragon. Because this would be a 4/4. It's really irritating to deal with because of the Draconologist. Buff my guy. I'll take the 1. You got me. Okay. Horrible tapping job there. That would have sucked. Boom. Pretty good. And I can get back something from the graveyard. Huge. Counterspell, maybe. Carrot kick. Hate to see that. Hate to see it. Man. Did I mess this up? They have counter magic up? No? Tremendous. They're going to use Forecaster? No, they're out of targets for the Forecaster. Nice. Should have played this post-combat, obviously. Sure. Do this. Just gonna hold back with this guy for a second so that I can get an extra 1/1. Boom! Nicely done! Oh, another win. See you next round. Welcome to another round. Our deck is so smooth. Silky smooth. Get our blue down, because we have green for turn 2 if we need it. Sharpshooter, sure. I'm just going to do this. Kill the sharpshooter now, even though they're a blue-red deck, so it might not be as formidable. Yep, looks like it's a scary deck. I have Sargon's Resolve. Sibzig wasn't doing much here anyway. This is my first real aggro matchup, I think. Them not doing anything's a good sign for me, though. I feel like if we get late into this game, I'm going to be pretty favored because I have so many Sibzig Appraisers to draw and such. And they're only hitting me for 2 a turn. I'm going to be back at 20 once I play this Rugged Highlands. Sure. Smart, kind of, for them not to play the into my trap there. But I'm just biding my time to draw one of my good spells. I think they were trying to play around counter unless I pay 2, and I kind of got them there. Definitely worth doing. I nabbed a pretty good spell. You don't want to trade 2 for 2 here. We'll just hold up the double block. Sure. This is why having so much card draw is so good. Because, like, look. They're just sitting there. I'm getting deeper and deeper into my deck. Oh, baby. Okay. I would love the fresh start, but this is going to be too much value to pass up. That's a great draw. And I've got this to give +3/+3 if I need to protect. And if they have Narsets, sure. The Warden of the Grove, I don't have as many creatures in my deck, but it's still so good because they don't get to know that they have to be afraid. Four mana to draw two. Yep. That's a huge draw. Not going to play it. Makes my counterspell so much better, though. Because next turn I can play this and then have my counterspell up. Shoot. Okay. Hate to see that. Tygam's pretty annoying. Might have to snipe it with my Twin Maw. Yeah, okay. Okay. I would have loved to play the big dragon, but I think it's better to just make sure nothing goes wrong. Playing this and making it a 6/6 is going to be good. So you can see the little thing over here, which is nice. Okay. We're just going to pressure him here. Gain 3, surveil 3. Okay, we don't really need the Teamer Monument. Buying back something's going to be great. Yep. Three counters. Boom. One win away from the perfect record. Let's go. Our deck is doing great. All the cards we have are humming along. I'm really happy with it. I'll see you in the final round. Welcome to another great hand. We're going to keep this. We're going to get the Kishla Skimmer down, and then we're going to try to nab something with the Fang Keeper. And they're mulliganing. Oh, this could not be going better. This is our chance. We're starting with the Dismal, so we can go turn 2 Kishla. Turn 3 Temur Monument, Rugged Highlands. Kishla's going to apply the pressure. Beautiful. And then we can hold up this plus this. That's pretty good. This will get Island. Because that way we can get blue and black for this. I suspect Kishla Skimmer might be dying. We're doing it this way because if they have a counter spell, they're less likely to counter it now. I'm sad. Because now if I don't draw a land, I'm a little bit sad, in bad shape. I could have held up Dispelling Exhale, but it's so much better to do it the way this way. Any land that I can hold at a bargain. Gosh, they have another one? No, they do not. Fresh start. Okay. I can destroy that with my Fangkeeper's Familiar, which is pretty excellent. I will need to draw a land at some point here. Ugh, pain. Those elefantes. That's a bummer. Easy block. This is awful. I'm going to lose. They only have one card, though. Actually, I'm going to probably win this game. Okay. I'll just save myself the 5 life now. Globe probably doesn't help them. So I take this guy and land. This is bound to happen eventually. Attack them for 5. Trading 5 for 3 is no longer looking so good for them.
Them getting a 2-for-1 with the Surrock is definitely annoying, but I couldn't avoid it.
Gosh darn it. Am I dead? Oh my gosh, did they kill me? Gosh, that's so frustrating. Sure, I knock Wayfarer. Huge. Definitely taking that. They tap 5 for their flyer with haste. I'm still alive. Gosh, I just want to get the perfect record. Doubling up their 5/5 was terrifying. This game has been rough. Oh no. Oh no. What do they have? Oh gosh. Are they gonna save it? Wow, that's a crazy move. I can't believe they did that. So let's just double check this. I have 2 mana. Do I have a 2 mana kill spell in the graveyard? No. Okay. Easy block. Just need to affect the board. This is such a rough situation. I think adding a 5/5 was correct. They have 3. I'm going to have to block. That's a given. Because if they have a combat trick, I need to make sure I don't lose to it. And if they have like a burn spell, then they at least 2 for 1 themselves. Channeled Dragonfire. Yikes. Okay. Summon a functional 4. Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. So now I'm hoping they spend 7 mana to try and zap my Sibzig Appraiser. Because if they do that, I win. Because now I can go Auroral Procession, buff it up. And then have my counterspell back up. Okay. If I drew a land, I'd have counterspell backup. They can't have anything here because they can't have both a dragon and a caustic exhale. So that is the perfect record. Let's go. 7-0. Boom. Yes. Oh, we beat some good cards too. We beat our Ureni. We beat a couple of Roar of Endless Songs. Our Fangkeeper Snake. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Boom. Perfect record. 7-0. Huge win. Love to see it. Thanks so much for watching. Kellen gets the job done. That avatar, so hype. It's all the haircut. Let's go. 7-0, 4 Sibzig Appraisers. Such a good card. Don't pass it up. Rakshasa's Bargain, fantastic. Twin Moss Stormbrood, stellar card. Great as a 2-drop. We even casted a bunch off of our 3 white sources, the Relic, the Dragon Storm Globe, and the Barons. But usually just casting the 2-mana mode. The counters, huge. Spectral Denial, Dispelling Exhale, really, really good. My opponent even played around Dispelling Exhale one time and got wrecked by Spectral Denial, which bought us a lot of time and was great. Warden of the Grove, didn't do a ton this draft, but demanded answers, which was nice. I felt like we built this deck well. The Fangkeeper's Familiar was so clutch, killing that Roar of Endless Song in that last round to get us that, just buy us basically stopped them from going Super Saiyan and getting an extra 5/5 and killing us. So that was awesome. And the Kishless Skimmer got us a bunch of value. Auroral Procession was really good in this build, and Fresh Start was really nice for interaction. Good little Unending Whisper deck as well to work with the Kishless Skimmer. I'd almost always play an Unending Whisper if I have the Kishless Skimmer. It's just like an automatic. They're so good together. And then the removal was great. The Mammoth Bellow did some good work finishing games. Overall, a fantastic run. If you did make it all the way to the end, leave hashtag. Ooh, this is a tough one to decide. I really wanted to have it be something to do with the fact that we have 4 of these and we're 5 colors with the Stormbrood, but let's just go hashtag perfect Fang if you made it to the end of the video, because Fang Keeper's Familiar was probably our sweetest card, and getting a perfect win record with the Fang Keeper's Familiar was awesome. That's going to do it for this one, though. If you did enjoy it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Stay tuned for another video in the future. And if you would like to support my content, you can do so via Patreon. Patreon.com/NicolaiBolas helps me make more videos like this one, and I hope you are enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying making them. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.